We like to start things off with a quick summary of what the film is about.
It's very easy. It's about the internet.
Done.
It came about because I work for a company whose job it is to help companies deliver digital services. And in trying to figure out how to tell the story about how this is important, it dawned on me that we're living in a world where the connected world has become part of our everyday life in a manner that we didn't really quite expect it to. It just kind of snuck up on us. And we wanted to find a really good storyteller who could explore it in an interesting and unconventional way. And we thought of Werner. We reached out to Werner, and he, of course, turned us down multiple times. And eventually what happened, which was really serendipitous, is that Arizona had a fiber optic link cut, and the entire state went down. And I conveyed this to Werner in an article, in an outline, stating, look, this is a real problem, and it's something that people don't realize. When you can't use an ATM, you can't get the weather, you can't tweet what you had for lunch. What's life going to be? That I think is what caught your attention, the impact it had, right?
Yeah, and it's not only that. I mean, we have seen it with Hurricane Sandy in New York. Power grid will be out, water supply, the electrical pumps, no cell phones. And within a day and a half, the city was filled with tens of thousands of people who stared at their cell phones that were dead and were like zombies because they couldn't use the toilet. So it's really stunning how deeply it has permeated our everyday lives and applications and ways of doing things. I do use the internet, and I like the internet for various things, but it's limited. I'm not on social media, but you will find me in the social media. There's Facebook, there's Twitters, but it's all not me. It's fake Herzogs. You cannot stop it. Right. That's one thing, and secondly, I understand them as my unpaid bodyguards. Let them do combat out there. Let them do the ugly things out there. Yeah. It's fine for me.
You're left in peace to do your work.
No, I'm not completely left in peace because I have weird people coming at me with guns and they open fire. And I'm not saying that as a joke. It has happened a couple of times already. Nobody would believe it unless it hadn't been caught on tape. I was in the middle of a BBC interview and I was shot. But it's the folklore here.
Do you already have ideas for what you'd like to explore next in a documentary?
Well, there's also another 80 hours or so of connected world footage that still needs to be curated and cultivated.
In a way, it's unfinished business. We are thinking about continuing various different aspects. There's still a lot out there.
See, unlike Grizzly Man, you can have a sequel to this film.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Right.
And it could have a different outlet. It could be on the internet. It could be in other forms of distribution.
Hey man, it's Kevin Smith and the cast of Yoga Hosers imploring you, reaching out for a special cause. We need your help. Subscribe to The Hollywood Reporter on YouTube.